What is up, you bunch of sweet home Alabamians? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and welcome everybody to a brand new NASCAR Diecast video for y'all. A NASCAR Diecast review on a car that I actually, did not buy, but I received from a fan of mine, and we'll get into that more in a second to give you guys information so I can give them the shout outs, because without them, I probably would not actually review this car, because as you guys know me, I usually collect 1/64 scale diecast, but today we're doing something out of the ballpark, just like we are doing for the Talladega Super Speedway racing. It's going to be a hell of a race coming in for today's. Comment below who you guys think is going to win it, but today is going to be on a car that is definitely going to be, I guess you could say, getting me all wizard out and shit. It is on Ryan Blaney's 2019 Dent Wizard Ford Mustang for Team Penske. But as you can see, this is a race winner car from 2019, and I mean, can we just appreciate? I mean, heck, can we comment below if you guys mix this, if you guys miss this type of box style, as I was trying to pronunciate my words properly, but you can see this is one of 1032 or 1032, and you can definitely see the schedule has changed, but I do miss the color that we used to have on these cars, even though it's got that Monster Energy green, and yeah, they're not really the most friendliest when it comes to merchandising sales anymore, since, you know, they were the title sponsor. But yeah, there is the 360 view of the box. Nothing too crazy. It's just a sticker, but like I said, it's a lot more better than what we have. But today, let's go and start off the diecast review, and let's get this car out of the base, and let's take a close look at the Ryan Blaney 2019 Talladega Race Win Playoff car. And alrighty guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and pretty much on the same posing factor as like a Bushwhacker diecast video or a Race Craze diecast review, so shout out to those guys. I mean, those two are pretty well-known diecast YouTubers for making 124 scale diecast, which I know we're living in a cryptic world because your boy is finally reviewing a, well, not really modern 124 scale diecast, but it's not a 164 for once. But before we get ourselves, you know, out of this dent, let's go ahead and let's look at the accessory that comes to this. Now, this car actually comes with two accessories, and one is the trading card, which you see is pretty cool, and you see there's the traditional Talladega, I guess you could say trophy or the winning piece that comes with it. So Ryan Blaney, look pretty cheeky with that smile, and this is the 1,000 bulbs 500. God damn, I wonder if they actually. I'm disappointed. I thought they were going to win 1,000 bulbs if they won this race. Sounds kind of cheeky, but heck, you may never know what you can do. I'll never have to go to Walmart ever again. But if you guys want to read this, as you see right there, this was a race that was delayed, but it was Ryan Blaney's first ever Super Speedway win. And since it's race win, we got this sticker. But the main reason why I have not collected the 124 scale diecast, because they used to come with confetti. This one unfortunately does have confetti on it, so I'll let it pass, but I do miss that. But yeah, right off the bat, guys, let's go ahead and let's start this. The Dent Wizard car is something I've already reviewed before, but never on the 164 scale, because they've never made the 164 scale, so, but I may say that's not really a smart thing to do, but we got the Dent Wizard, and we got ourselves some hood pins right there, which looks pretty cool. Opening up on this trunk, and we got some sponsors underneath right there, powered by the Blue Oval. By the way, the Blue Ovals are absolutely, I think, are going to be dominant today. That's probably my prediction of who's going to win the Talladega race, but I won't be surprised if it's going to be a guy like Ryan Blaney. I mean, he is practically in a must-win situation right now. But there's engine detail if you want to see that. Not too bad, actually. I used to criticize engine detail not being too good, but I will get onto my criticizing points of why I don't collect 124 scale diecasts, and I still have yet to get a next-gen diecast in 124 because, yeah, they're just not something I like to collect, as we'll show in a second. But getting on to the front grills, you can see this is quite the color combination, and it has a lot of nice little kinks and marks and shit like that, because it is a Talladega race win. But you see this thing has so much like residue on it, and you see where the tan is in Mustang, or Mustang G, if you really want to pronounce it like that, but who the hell does? And we got some interior detail and that Monster Energy green, which is something that we have never, well, yeah, I mean, 2019 was the last year we had the Monster Energy sponsorship, and then they went to the Cup Series. Remember those years when we had Monster Energy Cup Series logos on the 124s, but not on the 164s? Yeah, I do not miss those days. But there's a one race winner sticker right there, and the cute little roof hatch with the opposable and I almost said deflatable, but the roof flaps. Basically, those are the things that make this thing not go up in the air, like what happened at this race with Brendan Gaughan. But this is the main reason why I have not collected 124 scale diecast, the plastic block. Yep. That right there is, they started doing that stuff in 2018. If you guys aren't aware of what the history of the Lionel 124 scale diecast are, I mean, this is better than the Authentics 124s that we had. I mean, at least it has no blacked out windows and a mesh window net. I know this review is kind of all over the place, but heck, it's been a while since I've reviewed a 124 scale diecast. But yeah, my good friend slash fan Dylan, I guess he had this in his collection, and he just hit me up on what is now known as X. You see, there's the fine details right there, the 5 lug nuts and the Team Penske logo on the wheel, pretty nice. Like that a lot. And the Goodyear Eagle tires, the colored rims. God, I missed colored rims. I wish we get the colored rims back for Penske. They really correlated well with this paint scheme, especially those white rims. But you see, there's the brake dust and all sorts of fun stuff. I might criticize Lionel a lot, but man, they do a good job with these race win diecast, even though they're getting pretty expensive. Like the modern ones, I mean, what, there was like a $5 or $10 increase for the race wins, which is probably another reason why I don't get these as much. I mean, but yeah, that is just pretty sad shit to see, which they started, I think, in 2018 to cut down cost and give us a cheaper product. But heck, it's pretty much exactly the same price as what it was back in 2017 when we had metal chassis diecast. And, you know, just a lot of features that were taken, you know, typical Lionel stuff to anyway to cheapen a product. And that's why I don't really see that many 124 reviewers out there. But trying to be a little more on the positive note, because like I said, we got a little jumbled out for a second, the return of the scallops. Look at that, baby. Yeah, well, I was trying to say, because like I said, I did not buy this car in any way, shape, or form. I think I had this on pre-order, but since I was so disappointed with the 124 scale quality, I was like, nope. This is weird. Just that fuel mark looks like a freaking wolf or a dog, just like, oh, so kind of does. But yeah, this thing is just so damn dirty, dude. See the Menards logo, number 12, just so many fine details. But yeah, Ryan Blaney absolutely did a good job in this Dent Wizard card. They see Dent Wizard, and yeah, I mean, yeah, that is an interesting logo, and that is number 665. And then you see there's all the details on the rear hatch of the card. I think those are all supposed to be like, I guess, like support rails or something like that. But yeah, Dylan, if you're watching this, I can't thank you enough for giving me this car for free, man. I mean, you guys are the main reason why I review this stuff, and this is not only a diecast review to go out to any Ryan Blaney fans, but we'll get onto that tire in a second. But anybody out there who I have received, you know, a complimentary gift from you guys, appreciate it. I mean, I know I say this a lot, and I know I say like how thankful I am to have you guys as fans. I mean, I'm just the average Joe Schmo that likes talking about diecast, and just, I don't know, appreciate you guys for that. But yeah, Dylan, thank you so much for this, bud. I know it's been, what, like a few years now since this diecast came out, and I had it in my collection, so I didn't forget about it. So luckily, like I said, this is a good time for it to review. But yeah, Ryan Blaney won this car in a photo finish. As you see right there, these are probably some of the marks of, well, let's talk about what kind of a day Ryan Blaney had, man. This guy, and all the Fords in general, man, literally, like, just, you can see this car has a flat tire as well. Look at that. That thing looks like the Goodyear tire just got eaten by a Loch Ness monster or something. But nah, the diecast is supposed to sit like this, so it kind of causes, that gives you a nice little illusion. Lionel does that sometimes, but I do appreciate that. It does have the posable wheels, but we do not have the steering wheel that turns. Another thing that they took away from these cars starting in 2018. I will say once and say again, 2017 was the last good year for NASCAR diecast 124 scales. Everything else has been pretty crap. I mean, I have not had a feel of the next-gen cars, but I'll probably, if you guys want to, like, comment below if you guys have got a next-gen car, and tell me if you think the 124 scale diecast are worth it. Personally, in my opinion, they aren't. But now, since we're already 7 minutes into this review, we should probably talk about the guy who possibly could get a third win at Talladega coming up this race at Talladega. But this is the first one, and it is the it's his playoff card that won in a dramatic photo finish with Ryan Newman. I mean, as you can see, that's basically what Newman left. I mean, of course, Newman's always going to leave something for his competitors, because he is just that, he was one of those last few races that we known from a generation from 2000 that just knows how to get in the way and just race hard, as many people didn't like that or not, but God, Lionel, you did a really good job replicating what this car looked like in Victory Lane. So appreciate them for that, even though, I mean, you can definitely just hear, I'm not trying to make this an ASMR video, but just hear how cheap this feels. yeah, I miss the days we had metal chassis diecast. But now I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of another 124 scale diecast from Talladega, the Ryan Blaney 2020. What was it? June Talladega race. So you see right there, nothing much has pretty much stayed the same. I mean, of course, sponsors are different and all that stuff. Taking underneath the hoods, pretty much exactly the same as before because nothing really changes with these 124 scale diecasts until we get to 2022. But still is pretty nice. I mean, I will say if you already have one of these cars, then probably get the other because they're both worth it. And this is probably the first time I've ever done a side-by-side comparison on 124 scale diecast. I know it seems kind of random. And how can I forget, guys? How can I forget the star of the show? We got ourselves a freaking dent on the back of this Dent Wizard car. Well, I don't think Dent Wizard is going to fix whatever the hell that is right there. I mean, I know some people are going to be like, well, that's a lie, no issue. No, that is actually supposed to applicate an illusion of the back bumper supposed to be bent. So pretty cool stuff right there. We see the detailed spoiler and yeah, really, really nice details. Of course, the another reason why I don't collect these 124 scale diecasts is yeah, there is no red fuel cell, and as you can see, the hood, the hinges for the decklet are no longer there. So, just shows you that they have just found ways to make these ARCs cheap, and yeah, that's probably the only reason I get race wind diecast, because of the detail. Other than that, they're pretty much just plastic junk, so. But, yeah, random side-by-side comparison, and this video is probably 10 minutes long, so who knows if you guys are going to be watching all this, but for those who you are, I appreciate every one of you guys, and hope you enjoyed this very unique, and hopefully I didn't ramble on too much on this diecast review on the Ryan Blaney 2019 Dent Wizard Ford Mustang for Team Penske and the NASCAR Monster, or the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. God, that was a weird name. Comment, subscribe, this has been OBB, and yeah, let's go racing, and let's go fast at Talladega, baby.